Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed here in about an hour or so. So let's stay up for a little bit. Yeah, a very interesting night at work and that after work. A lot of fucking bullshit drama. Nah, it wasn't with had nothing to do with me necessarily. Yeah, it was about this one kid. He was getting close with the Automat shit and that, and it started to fall through, and then a bunch of drama shit happened with someone else, and that he was talking shit, saying that they did stuff and that which they didn't do, and and she called him out on it, and he started getting all butt hurt and shit, or whatever it was. And then like a little like bullshit fight kind of went out in that because of the like it wasn't because of the whole thing between her and him. It was other people in that that was calling him out on bullshit. And it was a little fight and shit. That's basically what it was. And she was all sad about it and that because so I get all these feelings about this dude and that like, oh, I care about him and all that stuff. Like, girl,
Yes.
you need to do for 2 weeks. You're an idiot. Like, I understand you got emotions for him and that, but like, it wasn't because of that. She's like, I just felt bad for him because he got beat up in that. I'm like, it's because of his own stupidity. He was talking out loud, being a fucking dumbass. And it was just like in that point, it's like, you're an idiot, bro. Like, sometimes it's best just to shut the fuck up. Cause that's what always happens with that crap. You just fucking talk. Yeah, the usual. Yeah, I'm playing this Fist North Target. It's actually pretty cool. Huh? It's like a fighter game. You just run around in the story and that beating up people. Fist North Star is an animation thing from like the 80s and shit. It's actually really good animation too. You should watch it. It's some guy that has like assassination martial arts. He's like the successor of a martial arts called Hoto Shinken or something like that. And you can like poke people and watch them explode and shit. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, he hits pressure points and that. He's like extremely powerful in that.
Ow!
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. Went to the gym today. I didn't want to go today, but I kind of forced myself to. So I had to get that girl drunk and that because she felt all like got a martini with her and that, and she was feeling all bad. And she got a little drunk and then she started feeling better and that. It's like 2:02. Yep. Don't turn it. Oh man, but yeah, that was a little fucking retarded. I told that girl, I'm like, yeah, you need to stop going out with people that are just fucking big loudmouth morons. This girl's trying so hard to find a boyfriend now, and I keep telling her, like, you're fucking stupid as fuck, or you date the stupidest fucking guys. I'm trying to course her in, like, you just need to just date my ass, or go with me, because you're just fucking being retarded. Like, she's younger than me, but I'm just trying to explain it to her. I'm just like, you kind of have no choice. The guys you're gonna find nowadays, for the most part, like, she likes a guy that's like us, like a very laid back, kind of like nonchalant dude, but she keeps fucking ghosting his ass. And I'm just like telling her, like, yeah, that's the fucking problem, you stupid dumbass. Like, you keep ghosting the dude because you're scared to fucking see him, because you're scared he's not gonna fucking like you. Like, you're a retard. Like, you're fucking redonkulously attractive looking. Like, what else do you have as a woman other than your fucking looks? I mean, you got personality, but your looks is what brings in guys. I'm trying to explain that to her. She's so fucking obsessed with the way she looks. Like 24/7, she's in the fucking bathroom checking out herself, and I'm just laughing my fucking ass off. What? Man, people still play the shit out of Dream. People still play the shit out of that game, huh? What's that? I don't know. You know I don't know who that is. The band. I thought you'd go past all that shit, bro. Yeah, don't be a fucking groupie, man. They don't go nowhere in life, honestly. fuck. Come on. What did you say?
I am the law. Hordebreaker, strike! Octo, 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
Take this! Hey, what's right? Hordebreaker, strike! Octo, 100 Fist Rush!
How's Jagray doing?
His heart rate has only increased since we left Eden. If this continues...
I see.
So this is Cassandra.
Toki's in there. I'll go on ahead. You wait out here.
Very well. Please be careful.
I've heard a man named Toki is being kept here. Take me to him.
You want Toki? Like hell we're gonna take you to him. Do you have any idea where you are?
This is Cassandra! No one visits, no one leaves! The only thing waiting for you here is torture and death!
I'll say it again. Take me to Toki.
Persistent bastard!
Well, whatever. It's not like you'll live to see him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyone looking for Toki is to be killed on sight!
You want to see him? You can wait for him in hell!
All right then. I'll just let myself in.
Auto 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
Auto Fist of Penitence!
You've got 3 seconds left. Impossible.
Stone Mountain Splitting Slash!
He's not even human.
I was wondering what all the racket outside was. What business do you have here at Cassandra?
You're here, Uyghur, sir. Looks like it's the end of the line. You might think you're all that, but now that Uyghur's here, you got another thing coming.
Worthless dog. You've disappointed me. No. I couldn't possibly imagine what brought you to my domain. But don't think for 1 second that I'd let you walk away from this place alive.
I've come here to meet somebody in your prison. You going to let me in?
You moron! Like I'd ever let you through. Cassandra is the perfect prison. None who pass through these doors leave this place alive. That is the legend of Cassandra. And that is the legend of Uyghur! You've made your last mistake coming here. Your death will be added to my legend in due time.
The choice is yours. But I suggest you let me pass.
So you don't fear the mighty Uyghur? I have always greatly enjoyed teaching the true meaning of fear to those idiots foolish enough to face me. Go, men! I don't care who he is! Nobody leaves here alive! He dies, like all the rest!
Now
I'm here, you're gonna die! I'll be your opponent! There! Hordebreaker strike! Damn it! I won't let you go! Hooked-toe! Crucifying strike! Stone Mountain splitting slash! Stone Mountain splitting slash!
So you're not all talk. You wish to challenge the might of Cassandra, hmm? Very well. Come inside for a proper burial. Look around you. See these graves? That's what happens to those who dare to defy me. You'll soon join them. And then you can regret your foolish decision in hell.
There's nothing foolish about it.
That is because you've never known true fear. It's time for you to learn. But first, tell me your name. I need to know what to carve into your headstone.
Kenshiro.
What? Kenshiro? Of Hokuto Shinken? Then you must be here to...
I've come for Toki.
What? Toki? I forbid it! I have been strictly ordered to never let you see him. You won't come one step closer. I commend your courage, if nothing else.
Come at me.
true strength.
Mountain splitting slash.
Take this.
Stone Mountain splitting slash.
You can't run away from me anymore.
6 fingers. That's all I need to defeat you.
Take this! Charge of the Mongolian Conqueror! I'll cut you like a pig, here and now!
Mokto, steel shredding clench.
What? How do you get me with that? Oh, fuck you, game. I hate when they do that dumbass shit.
I commend your courage. If nothing
Not even when they fucking do that, they do it by fucking shit.
Stone Mountain splitting slash.
I'll show you my true strength.
No.
Stone Mountain splitting slash.
You will pay. You can't run away from me anymore.
6 fingers.
Damn, I fucking missed those damn things.
Take this! Charge of the Mongolian Conqueror! I'll cut you like a pig, here and now!
Mokto, steel shredding clench.
Fuck that bitch.
No! You mustn't reach Toki! I can't allow you to!
Oh, sick boy. I gotta go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Yeah, there's just too much fucking shit that happened. That fight, there was a little fight that happened today because of one of the guys and that being a fucking dumb
So you've
fuck.
come,
He just had a big
Kenshiro.
mouth.
Toki. Brother.
And he was saying some stuff, like I said before, about the girl I work with and that, which you saw the picture of and that, and like we're really close now, like family close and shit. She came over to my house with my other coworker. He's like my little brother and that, and we watched movies and that together, and like we were just like really really close and that. And so people that he knows were really close to me and her and that. We're kind of like a big ass family, honestly, to tell you the truth. And like one of the guys that she was talking to and getting close to was kind of like not really good friends, really. And he ended up, one kid came over. I haven't seen him in forever now. He's kind of like, he's got a little gangster type stuff in that, but he's more civilized than a gangster. He just knows people and that. And so he came over and that, and he heard what happened, and he was just like, no one should disrespect women like that, because he's actually kind of like me and you. He has a very big heart, and because I talked to him about it before and that, he's a really big heart and that, and just like it's bullshit. So his little brother went over there, kind of like a little thug. Civilized, but a thug. And he went over there, he knocked on his window and that, and he was just like, hey, he's like, hey, how you doing? And what happened to your car and that? He's like, oh, all this stuff. I was like, oh, okay, and that. He knew who the kid was and that. And he was just like, he's like, sounds like you had female troubles. And it was a joke. And he like pressed, what do you mean I got female troubles and that? He's like, whoa, bro. It's like, why the fuck you press me, bro? I say you have female troubles. I was like, don't press me like that. That's how you get fucking shot, because it's just like thug talk. So his older brother went over there and he was just like, he's like, hey, don't be pressing my brother and that, And he was like, kind of like, he went back into his car and that. He was like, dude, don't press. And he came over there and it had like a little AK with them and that, like a single shot AK. And he was just like, I'm gonna bring it over there and shoot his ass and that. And the coworker that knows him and that's my little brother and that basically. He's like, no, man. It's like, don't be doing that. So I'm like, dude, it's not worth your time. Be fucking going up there and popping people and shit. And he wasn't gonna kill him and that. But I was like, it was during the daytime and there's a whole bunch of people around there, bro. Don't be doing that fucking. Just hit the fucking city, man. It's like, you gotta calm down with that stuff and that. He's like, he ain't worth it. He's a fucking idiot. And he's gonna be doing that stuff and that's not worth it. Finally, he calmed down. He's like, okay, because they knew this, the girl, she's like part of our family and that. And like that kid that she was talking to, they were like kind of like getting closer to that, but like it was a fucking flop. He was just like, he said something that was obviously not true about her and him doing stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Just like, yeah, that's what I heard from multiple sources and that. And I'm like, okay, I can see that guy say that shit. And then honestly, if it's not true, it's not true, which I know it's not true. And then like, then kids went home and that. And then we were still like, I came back up there later on, like, 'cause I got off at like 6. I came back up there before it hit dark. And then they were just all hanging out and shit. And then, Hussein, which is the kid's name in that. Cool ass kid though, honestly. He's around your age. He's like 19 or like that. And the girl's around the same age too. She's a little bit, like, she could be 20. So she's like 7 months older than him. And so he went up there and I was talking about stuff and that. And then the kid, the kid tells Hussein to call the kid that was, like telling like, dude, you're a fucking moron, that don't treat women like shit type thing. He called him out. One of the guys that he was hanging around with was a little, he's basically like a gangster now. He's a young gangster and that. And he doesn't take, talking shit, lightly, which I'm like, I don't blame you. So he pulled up after like an hour or so. He called him out on it. He's like, so you're gonna fight in that, because you called him out in that. Let's fight in that. Come on. He's like, the guy was scared. He was like fucking shit in his pants, kind of scared. And he just like, it's like, I really don't know how to fight in that. He's like, okay, well, you're gonna fight his brother in that. So they start, doing the little fist fight and shit and that. And unfortunately, the other kid is off. She kept getting like punched in the face a couple times and that. And I'm just, like, fucking hilarious. It was sad to begin with too, because she was getting all butt hurt and that. I'm like, she's like, oh, I felt so bad about him and that getting fight. And I was saying, it has nothing to do with you, like, and that's what the problem was. Like, they thought I had anything to do with her. It didn't. It was the start of him calling them out, and that's what it was. I'm just like, oh, well, that's what happens when you call people out and you talk, say, hey, pull up a lot of shit. A lot of stupid shit like, cause I clapped them up, It was a kind of gangster guy came out and that. He's only like 19, but you can tell he's a brawler and he's got really big shoulders and he's a brawler. He came out, he clapped my hand and that, I looked at him in his eyes and that basically like, seemed like he wasn't going to do anything too bad. He just likes to fight and that. But he has honor in his eyes, so evidently he'll stay true to certain things. And then the fight happened that it was kind of a big old mishmash of bullshit. One of the guy's girlfriends said, stop it, let's go, before we get the cops involved. He's like, okay, and they all left and that. And the one kid that was talking to the girl I work with, the guy got his ass beat a little bit in that because he wasn't blocking, and then he just kept being punched in the fucking face. He's like Rocky Balboa. I went up to him and guy gave him a side hug and I said, bro, this is what happens when you talk. I said, that happens all the time, man. Don't be doing stupid shit. You can back it up and that. And go, I'm gonna fight. I'm invincible. You don't know how to fight, bro. You're not supposed to fight. You're supposed to talk shit out. Now you know, and like, it sucks, bro. I've been in fights before too, and I got my ass knocked out too. But you gotta go along with it. But you overstepped the boundaries now. Now shit's gonna happen. And so later on, that we were all talking that they were going up and. My Hussein coworker and that, and of course, the girl coworker and that came up there and they're like, he was spitting up blood and shit like that. He kept getting fucking hit in the face. And then he got punched in the stomach a little bit and that. We're like trying to like help him out and shit. And she felt super bad. And like, I'm like, why do you feel bad? He did his own thing. I'm just like, it's a man thing. If a man calls out another man to fight, sometimes you don't fight. Like me, I don't fight people just to fight them. I take a passive thing about it because he did that to me, and karma bit him in the ass. I got another dude that wants to fight him and he actually wants to fight you. And I told the kid that fought him and that. I said, you know, he pulled up on me and that, saying a bunch of stuff and that. It's like, honestly, I don't get involved with fighting anymore, that shit and that. Cause, you know, I'm a strong dude. You know, you guys are still young and that. That's why older people like me don't fight. You know, we're fighting kids that are fucking weak. You know, they're not strong. In years of practice and that, you learn techniques and that, and you lead to, you know, hurt people a lot worse than what you should. Huh? What the fuck did you say? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Dude, I seen your skinny ass. You can't bench 150. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. That's just crazy. That's like, and then we went up to Buffalo Wild Wings. I went up with her and that. We got two strawberry martinis and we were drinking and eating that a little bit. And then she started opening up and that about all the stuff and that. I'm just like, I said, I understand, but like, she's like, every time like stuff happens, like the guys around me and that says, well, she says, God doesn't seem like he doesn't want me to be with certain people. And they're like, well, yeah, it's because you're being with stupid ass dudes that are pieces of shit and they do stupid shit. Like, that's what happens. I'm like, I was basically what to say, like, God's basically telling you should just be with me, be done with it, but she's fucking kind of like dumb with it, I guess. I don't know. It was like, you want a laid back, easygoing guy. A dude's right in front of you, laid back, easygoing, and he doesn't do anything and that besides go to the gym and shit and play video games. You know, I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, I'm not gonna bring this shit up and that again with her and that. And like, I said, you just need to be low key and that. She's like, oh, I'm talking to one of the guys I used to talk to like in high school and that, and he's like having issues with him and that because he doesn't make moves on her and that because he doesn't like her like that. I'm just like, well, there's a reason why. You know, we talked about that. I'm just like, all I have to say is, you know, girl, like, call her Audie. All I have to say is Audie, like, you make your decisions in life based upon the actions that you make. If you make bad actions, you fucking have shitty ass, you know, decisions to make into, you know, learning that and understanding that you're not gonna have the guy of your dreams if you keep on, you know, try to be stupid fucking picky with shit. It's like, you have to stop. Basically, I'm coursing her in, but like, you have a dude right in front of you that, you know, cares about you and loves you and respects you, at least to the fullest, but you're not seeing it. You're just looking at him like, because, you know, my coworker, the other coworker, my little brother, now, he's like trying to, like, he was coursing her in, like, come over to his, let's go over to his house and watch TV and all stuff and watch a movie there. So we sat in these dual chairs with a little like thing in between us and that, and we were talking, have a good time and that, you know, she would chit chat with me and stuff like that, and like, he was like sitting there, he's like, he's trying to push her into being with me because he sees I have good qualities in that, and he's trying to, but like she's being stupid with it, and like. He's all smiling at me, and I said, yeah, that's why I brought her over to your house and that, so she would come over by herself and I get closer to you. You know, it's like I'm trying that, you know. It's like he's like wants me to like she likes getting her feet rubbed and shit, because like we're all like really close to each other and that. She doesn't really have anyone besides us that she can hang around with, honestly. And finally, you know, I actually like rubbed her foot and that. I was rubbing on her leg and that stuff like that, trying to get a little bit more into that. We're touchy and that. And he was telling me, he's like, that's what I was telling you, touch her, all the stuff like that, like get closer to her and that. Like, yeah, but it's like she's lying to you about that stuff and that. She does, but I don't know what the fucking problem is. I'm like, oh, it sucks. I've been dealing with this stuff for the last like multiple months and that. And like getting her drunk doesn't solve it. Like, not when people are drunk, they're very like upfront with stuff. This girl's kind of more laid back. And I don't know, bro. It's a fucking disaster. It was hella fun though, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'm fucking tired though. Oh, I'm so tired. So anything with you at all? Yeah.
I've been waiting for you. You've grown so thin, Toki.
Nice.
I'm still breathing, though.
Oh,
Toki,
man.
listen to me. There's a man I want you to cure. He was hit with a strange technique. He needs you. How soon can he be here? He's waiting outside for us. I thought that you, of all people, might be able to heal him. Will you help me, brother? I would do anything you asked of me. You should know. I would be more than happy to help you.
Uh-oh, man.
Incredible.
He'll be all right now. I've struck a pressure point that will stop his mind from deteriorating. Toki, can you identify the style Kyo-O used? Yes. It is called Meito Kieiken. Meito Kieiken. It is similar to
Nice.
Hokuto Shinken, as its techniques destroy from within. One's aura of might is focused in a blow to the head. The flow of chi targets the mind, not the body. I had heard that users of this style have long since vanished. Who exactly is this Kyo-O?
We're still not sure ourselves.
Is Jagre cured then? Yes. You needn't worry. He'll wake up soon enough.
He doesn't appear to be in pain. I believe he'll make a safe return.
Good. Are you all right, Toki? I'm prepared for death to come at any moment. You needn't worry about me. Toki, there's a city called Eden. It's a safe place with water and gasoline. You should come with us. Ken, I'm sorry, but that is something I cannot do. I intend to remain in Cassandra. Why? Because of Kenno, the King of Fists.
So it was Kenno who put you here.
You know this man, Rihaku?
Kenno, the self-proclaimed overlord of the apocalypse, is a tyrant that rules through fear. He built Cassandra to execute anyone who dared defy him. Uyghur was merely the warden.
Yes. And Kenno fears my meeting with Kenshiro more than anything else. Why would he fear us meeting? Because he is the first of the 4 Hokuto disciples, Rao. Rao? He's alive too? Yes. Rao the eldest, Toki the second, Jagi the third, and Kenshiro the youngest. Master Ryuken took us in, taught us the ways of Hokuto Shinken, and in the end, chose you to be his successor. The day you were chosen was the day his ambitions were set into motion.
Brothers! Why aren't you saying anything? If we don't speak up, Kenshiro is going to be the chosen successor! He's the youngest and the least experienced. Doesn't it piss you off that someone like him is taking the title? Don't you know what this means? Hokuto Shinken is only passed down to one successor! Only one! I know what happens to the rest of us. Those who aren't chosen are led to ruin! Yet you still say nothing?! Cowards! The both of you! No way! I'm not letting the youngest take the title of successor!
Master Ryuken has chosen poorly. This will mean the end of Hokuto Shinken.
Where are you going, Rao?
To the heavens!
What are you saying? That you plan to become a god?
I was born on this earth so that I might take everything with my own two hands.
Do you intend to make the whole world your enemy, Rao?
Of course I do. Nothing, not even God himself, will stand in my way. I'll crush anyone who dares oppose me. Farewell, Toki.
On that day, Rao became a man of fierce ambition, one that fears neither God nor man.
Then, the war began, and the world was remade in his image.
Rao named himself Kenno, and moved on to conquer the world through violence and fear. The only obstacle that remains is us, the last disciples. Rao feared the possibility that if the two of us met, we'd form
Yeah, I'll be
a
getting
power
off here a
even
little
greater
bit.
than
I'm just trying to
his.
finish off a little bit of the story and
That
shit.
is why he held me prisoner. If Rao were to hear that I've accompanied you to Eden, he'd likely launch an all-out attack. If that happened, the whole city would be demolished, and we would both be killed.
That's why you need to stay here.
Yes. Hopefully it will buy some time. Until then, I'll teach you secret techniques you have not yet learned.
You'll teach me?
This will grant you the power to defeat Rao. A power that will allow you to protect those you hold dear.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get off.